I'm Eric.
Hey, Eric, I'm Bill.
Pleasure to meet you.
To watch this man climb into a Beechcraft T-34 Mentor is like history circling back to revisit itself. This was the first plane he ever soloed in.
Throw that in there back, will you, Hal?
Many, many years ago. Gravity tethers us to our world, but for some, there was a stronger force pulling them always away from it. Bill Anders is like that. He is 84 years old.
The skills haven't diminished.
He's not flying the Mustang anymore. He still flies the Beaver, which is a very challenging aircraft to fly, and he loves the new T-34. He's been flying a Carbon Cub quite a bit, so the pace has not changed.
No, I'm retired now, so I fly when I can, and we have a boat over in Deer Harbor that we go cruising as much as we can. So it's a nice life now.
49 years ago, William Anders, the man banking that plane and then leveling off, did nothing less than forever change the way human beings look at themselves and their place in the universe.
3, 2, 1, all engines running, launch commit.
We choose to go to the moon.
Tolerate, you're looking good.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Okay, the first stage was very smooth, and this one is smoother.
Apollo 8 definitely is pretty real in my mind, particularly when I look up at the moon when it's very new, which is the way it was when we went, and I'm thinking, boy, that's a long way up there, and glad I made the trip.
Guidance flight action.
Bill, along with Frank Borman and Jim Lovell, shot into the sky atop a massive rocket, were the first 3 human beings to break free from the Earth's grasp and leave its orbit.
Basically, it was a military program to show ourselves and the rest of the world that the U.S. wasn't second best, that we were better than the Soviet Union, who had made us look pretty bad.
Bill and his sons run the Heritage Flight Museum in Burlington. It's a beautiful collection, and they all work.
I mean, it's one thing to see a Mustang, it's another thing to see it fly.
We enjoy having the people come out. We put on it's expensive to run this thing, but the people enjoy seeing the flybys and seeing the airplanes.
Right next to a P-51 Mustang, the Major General tells of Cold War antics involving Russians in jets.
I was the first guy to flip them off over the North Sea when I joined up.
What?
Yeah. Talked to Tom Cruise about that.
Is that where they got that from?
Yeah, that's where it came from.
On Apollo 8's 4th trip around the moon, with Bill and the others looking out from their tiny ship, something extraordinary happened.
Oh my God, look at that picture over there. There's the Earth coming up. Wow, is that pretty? Got a color film, Jim?
Well, one of my secondary duties on Apollo 8 was a photographer, to take pictures of landing sites and points, if you will, of geologic interest on the moon. So nobody thought about taking pictures of the Earth.
Hand me a roll of color quick. Oh man, that's great. Where is it? Quick. Hey, I got it right here.
And so basically when the Earth came up, I basically just pointed the camera, got color film, got a long lens so the Earth would be bigger, and started clicking away and changing the f-stop as I went.
Oh, I got it right. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
This is the picture Bill took. It is called Earthrise, our first look at ourselves. It has been called one of the most important photographs ever taken. Lieutenant Colonel Greg Anders, Bill's son, fires up the P-51. His dad is in the Beechcraft, and the two of them do what comes naturally. And to see them up there, cavorting in the sky, challenging the laws that tie us to Mother Earth, it's easy to let your mind wander over the incredible life of Major General William Anders. One time, on Christmas Eve, 1968, he told a story to the biggest television audience in history.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep.
Apollo 8 seems like a long time ago, but parts of it seem like just yesterday.
Bill, I want to tell you, you're my hero, sir.
Well,
thank you so much.
Go back to the little heroes.
Go back to the little heroes?
No trouble. Everybody's a hero these days. You know?
He said go back to the little heroes.